This is the dialogue to reintegrate conscious mind and reclaim your personal power. In accordance with the universal laws, free choice and right action, I am integrating conscious mind, subconscious mind with middle self into a unified operating system now. I'm asking my higher self, file and program managers to do a file scan and file search for all the files in conscious, subconscious mind, operating programs, patterns, records and operating systems, database files, archive files, denial and denial of denial files, backup files, all past, present, future, and parallel timeline files in which internal conscious mind operates from. Delete, erase, and destroy all the recreator, recompiler, regenerator, reactivator, reconstructor, replica, duplicator, and installer virus programs in the backup files which internal conscious mind could use to construct and reinstall its operating systems. Capture, quarantine, delete, erase, and destroy all programs, patterns, and operating system it used to interface with my conscious mind and operating from. I did not realize I have given my personal power to internal conscious mind when I tried to escape from traumatic experience. I am taking control back now. I am reintegrating my mind into one operating unit. I know I can take control back from internal conscious mind. I gave my power to internal conscious mind when I was a child, not knowing it was part of the backup program to help me when I was out of control, trying to escape from fear and trauma. I did not know that I also opened the door to the 3 saboteurs who took over with internal conscious mind. I have deleted, destroyed them all now. I did not know they were controlling my mind. I'm taking control back from internal conscious mind. I am doing this now. I have reclaimed my personal power. I am determined to succeed in my life now. I know I am all right. I do have value, and others will acknowledge who I am when they see me validating and acknowledging myself. I am doing that now. I am a self-validated person. I know I have intrinsic and dynamic value. Other people will recognize my value now that I am demonstrating I am a worthy person. I'm placing value on myself now. I do not need to outsource my validation anymore. I refuse to depend on others to validate me any longer. I realize now it is my responsibility to reclaim my personal power, take control of my life, and take responsibility for every action in my life. I know now that it is my responsibility to take control back now. I am doing that now. I have reclaimed my personal power. I'm taking responsibility to work through my issues. I'm making a 100% commitment to discipline myself, reclaim my personal power to take control over my life now. I am committed to taking control and responsibility and following through with my commitments now. I am committed to following through this time without fail. I will not let myself down this time. Internal conscious mind will not have to step in and pick up the pieces of fragmented mind again. I know I must must follow through and take control of my life now. I recognize now that each person who came into my life had a lesson to teach me, yet I wasn't aware of, nor I could recognize or understanding their message at the time. Many times I was asking for their acceptance and validation to gain my sense of value. Even though many people wanted to help me, quite often they programmed me without my awareness or even understand what they were doing. I know I can release them as they did the best that they could under the circumstances. I realize now it is my responsibility to take control of my life now. I'm forgiving and accepting all of the people who passed through my life with lessons I did not recognize at the time. I'm releasing any blame, anger, or resentment I may have held against them. I am forgiving, loving, and accepting them, knowing that they did the best that they could under the circumstances at the time. They were unable to provide the love, acceptance, and validation I wanted because they were focusing on their own need for acceptance, unaware of what love was themselves. I recognized they could not provide me the acceptance I wanted because they did not know what love was. It is my responsibility to love and forgive everyone who passed through my life, knowing that nobody did anything to me on purpose. They did not know what they were doing. I did not know this when I was a child. I wanted acceptance, love, and recognition. Yet most of my time, parents and my peers did not understand my needs. I can release myself from fear, anger, and letting go of blame and resentment against everyone I had contact with as they did the best that they could. I'm loving and forgiving them now. I'm letting go of my limitations. I know I have my freedom now by knowing that all I need to do is accept it now. I'm doing this now. I know who I am and know what my desires, dreams, intentions, and goals are. I'm following the path of success now. I have reclaimed my personal power. I've taken control now of my life now. I know I can handle any situation or control now of my life now. I know I can handle any situation or circumstances now and in the future with personal power, ease, and acceptance. I realize now it is my responsibility to take my control and personal power back completely. I have done that now. I have taken control back now. I know I have the right to live in peace, happiness, harmony, joy, unlimited abundance, acceptance, and unconditional love in my life now. I have removed and delete internal conscious mind now. I will run conscious mind from now on. I realize that I am conscious rational mind. This is true self, and I can identify with true self now. I know I do have the power, I do have the control, and I know that I will work to succeed and function at the highest level of my consciousness. I know now that I have integrated conscious mind, subconscious mind, higher self, file and program manager into one integral operating unit working within myself. I will work together as a team to create success, abundance, and total vibrant health. Knowing I have intrinsic and dynamic value, I have full control over my life now. I will never give up control again because I know what the result will be if I give up control. I have reclaimed my personal power. I have total control now. I accept the fact that I have the ability to succeed. Now, at anything I choose to accomplish, I accept that now. Wellness is a total state of well-being. I am entitled to perfect health, abundance now. I'm accepting the state of mind now. I accept it now, knowing full well I can function within myself at the highest level of aware consciousness because I am self-validating now. I have reclaimed my personal power, self-esteem, self-worth, and self-confidence, and taking my power back now. I am doing that now. I have integrated conscious mind, subconscious mind into my team with my higher self, file and program manager in my middle self now. I have reclaimed my personal power. I have total control over all level of my mind now. Thank you, higher self, file and program manager, for helping me recover my personal power, reintegrate my mind, and reclaim control over my life so I'm whole again. I realize what happened when I lost control of my mind and how long it took for me to regain my control. I'm loving and forgiving myself for separating from self, giving up control of my life. I'm on my way to achieving my chief aim now. Now repeat after me. I realize what happened to me when I lost control of my mind, how long it took me to regain my control. I am loving and forgiving myself for separating from self and giving up control of my life. I'm on my way to achieving my chief aim now. Extracted from Behavioral Mind Medicine, Energy Medicine, Exploring the New Frontier of Energy Medicine, Energy Psychology by Dr. Art Martin. Thank you. Namaste.